Let's play Renegade. Hello music creators, Mike here, and in this video we are going to check out Boutique Drums Renegade, which is a sample library focused on drums, percussion and sound design elements that you can use for anything from EDM to metal to cinematic music. So let's check it out right now. Alright, so I started by composing this short example to demonstrate Renegade in action. So all these instruments and sounds are from Boutique Drums Renegade. Let's play it first in 3, 2, 1. So what's included in Renegade? Well, let's have a look. Open up the interface here and you can see it is a contact-based library. And when you open up the folder for the instruments, you can see the subfolders include percussion, guitars and bass, and analog synths. So percussion, you have this main drum kit, which I really enjoy. It has the same layout as another library called Medusa that I also have from musical sampling. So it is a very hard-hitting library. I have to say the snares are my favorite part of this drum kit. So hard-hitting. And it's very easy to dial in the sound because you have the levels on all these and you have also the mixes. So Rogue, Faction, Juggernaut, Anarchy. So Rogue I think is close. Let's see. Then you have Faction, a bit bigger, Juggernaut, bigger, and Anarchy. Super compressed, hard hitting. So you can choose to have, for example, the snare as this other mix here. And I mean, I already hear that this could be used for hard rock, metal, and but I use it even for more cinematic music. You can use it for synth wave, whatever you want, basically. So you have the drum kit, but you also have some other kits. So the concussion hits are really nice for cinematic music. Here you have various types of really hard-hitting sound design, sub rumbles, heartbeat sound. And so on. And then you have a bunch of analog kits. You hear that analog sound, some pulses, and sound design kits. But basically the Renegade drum kit is the most important, and then these analog kits. Then you have guitars and bass. So you have an 8-string guitar, distorted bass guitar, and a double-tracked and single-track nylon guitar. So if you check this electric guitar, for example, if I just hold down a note, you get a pattern. And you can modulate me with the mod wheel to go from a close to open sound. And you have these key switches, so let's see, we find them here. And if you press it hard, very high velocity, it becomes a longer sustained note. So with CC1 modulation wheel all the way up, you can hold it down like a sustained note. And then you have the cymbal for the bass, and you have this guitars, acoustic guitars. And again, you have to go up here to find, let's see. I haven't used those that much so far, but I actually like the distorted guitar. Now, for my purpose for cinematic music, the percussion kits, drum kits, are really nice. And if you go into analog synths, you have a bunch of different sounds here, from basses to plucks to pads and so on. So again, with the mod wheel. Most of these sounds are very aggressive in nature, which makes them work great for more epic sound, music and metal, hard hitting music. And finally, you have, let's see. No, those were all the folders. So it might not look that it's super many presets, but everything is very well mixed and crafted, especially the drums and percussion, which I would say is the main thing. It is called boutique drums after all. So if you just go in, I will show you now these different tracks here. I'm using the Renegade drum, boutique drums main kit here, and I went with the Anarchy mix for all except the toms. So I have this little tom fill in the beginning. And then I just go all in with the actual beat. To me, I mean, that is the biggest thing, my most favorite thing about these libraries here, the boutique drums libraries. It's so hard hitting and really nicely mixed. It includes also lots of round robins and dynamic layers, of course. Then I augmented it with these huge hits, concussion hits, like this. And together with the main Renegade drums. You now have a very hard-hitting, but also with the concussion hits, more epic cinematic kind of beat. Then if we have two basses, so a low synth here, it's the incursion keypad. More of a low pad, basically. Which I layered with this one, which is Ember Haze keys. Which is so gritty. Analog style. And both together really drive the bass line of this track. Then I went with this pluck sound, which I really liked, Beacon Pluck Pure. And this one I actually added some delay outside, just to make sure you know that. You can also always add effects outside, of course. So, and then I went with this very arpeggio style melody. Just to add that kind of deep space kind of vibe. Now next comes the guitars. And I'm using the key switches, so if you go in here, to space up the variation of the pattern. And then I finish with a hard velocity, as you can see here, to get that one long sustain. And then finally, I have this pad sound, shimmering pad sound, called Penance Pad. Let's see, from here. Also to give that deep space kind of vibe. Again, and all in all, you get this. Really hard-hitting, but still deep vibe. I would say that is, to finish this up, that is the essence of Boutique Drums Renegade. You get the mix of the hard-hitting, super heavily processed sound of the drums and sound design with that deep wave kind of universe, big universe type of sound. So if you think this might be something for you, I will leave a link in the video description so you can learn more about it. Now choose which video you are going to watch next, or you can check out the amazing bonuses in the video description.